expected almost over a decade ago. Can't believe it's been like almost, well, some of these are over 10 years old. That have been part of my collection now, so I guess I'll start with The Office. So I've actually binged The Office like in its entirety from the first season to the ninth season. For like, I don't know, like I guess 3 times or like 4, I don't remember, but it's definitely more than one. So yeah, and it was during the pandemic that I think it was my third or fourth that I actually cried when I think Michael left, and then I think when he came back, just I think I was so emotional because it was really a tough time for me. So yes, this is The Office season 1. I got this DVD, I think, yeah, it was during the pandemic, because I was like buying a lot of things. I was buying a lot of things online. It was my form of like, coping. Like retail therapy has been my thing. So even though I've seen everything, even though I've like watched it online, okay, I don't know, like I feel like maybe I should just get this DVD. It was also cheap, so why not? Like nothing's gonna. It was really nice to own. So, well, I actually haven't seen the show on these formats yet, so it was really weird. Like, why did I get them if I haven't really seen it? I haven't really watched it for a long time, but yeah, like I got this really cheap. So the first season was, of course, it was known to be like, it was known to be for like just like an kind of season. Like it was still finding its identity with it being only like 8 episodes, or like, yeah, and it was, you know, they're still finding their groove. But yes, this is Michael Scott, Steve Carell, Jim Halpert, John Krasinski, Dwight Schrute, Rainn Wilson, this is B.J. Novak, and Jenna Fisher, Pam Beesly. So that is such a cool disc design. Like it's a notepad, it's a paper, and then I believe these are like the rings that is left behind when you like out of a mug or like class. It says, if this were my career, I'd throw myself in front of a train. I believe this. Sorry, I can't remember. Whose quote was that one? What's wrong? So I guess this really is one of the best sitcoms of all time. Just for the sheer, like, legendary quotes, scenes, jokes, and everything, despite its bad seasons. But this is where it really got, you know, got it going. Like, season 2, it's much more, it's an epic improvement, I would say. Of course, like, you know, the first season was just like like experimental, or like, if there's a pilot episode, I would say it's a pilot season. Like, I don't know. I know the analogy, you know, guess season 2 is really good. So let's. Oh, we have ants. I don't know what this is. What is this? These are NBC shows like Yes House, Battlestar Galactica. Mom. So yes, here we have the discs. That's gonna be loud, but I guess I'll leave it to that. Just show you. Just shows you how much, like, you can see in their faces, like their personalities. Of course, we have here Michael Scott is just really trying to be like, he really thinks that he's really good. I mean, he has his ways of being a good boss, but yeah. And then here we have like Dwight Schrute's just really, he's just, very eccentric. And then you have Jim, who's just so not loving his job. And Pam too, who's just like getting by as a receptionist. So yes, that is The Office. Like, talking about this now, I have so many memories like that I can recall. It just makes me wanna rewatch it again. Okay, then we have Arrow. Yes, I love the first season. Like, of course, this was during the time before Daredevil splashed. Like, well, it was like near the time when Daredevil came into the scene, but this was before everything. Like, before, this was just like marching towards a new era in superhero television. Like, especially after Smallville had ended. So Arrow 2012 came. It was like, damn, 30 years ago. So it gave us a darker version of Oliver Queen, who was just really like, he's not goofy, but I would say he's more of a happy-go-lucky kind of character in the comics, but they made him like a Batman-ish. Yes, don't fight me, but that's what they did with everything, with the way that he is known as the vigilante. He's very brutal and very menacing, like the way he is perceived. Like, I haven't really seen the rest of the seasons. I've only seen the first 2 seasons, so I can't judge by the way his character has grown through the seasons and all. But yeah, like, Oliver in the comics is just like much different. But hey, I'm not hating Arrow. Like, Stephen Amell did a good job with it. Like, he really paved the way for the DC, the Arrowverse, of course, so to speak. What is this? Oh man, I actually printed these. Like, I forgot these, man. I forgot about these. So I actually printed these to know which episodes were in the discs. I didn't know that, I forgot. So yeah, this was of course back when we had Netflix. And like, you can't just pull up an episode. I mean, we had access to, other things out of access, you know what I mean? But yeah, like, I didn't know. So yes, so I think, so yeah, there were like 5 episodes per disc. But yeah, like 22 total episodes for the season, so yeah, that was it. to because they introduced Deathstroke here. Manu Bennett, Golden Haynes, Red Arrow. Yes. I mean, I guess for what it's worth, like, Arrow had it going when it was airing its first seasons. Like, you can't disregard how good this was when it was airing at the time. Like, yeah, there are far better like improvements when it comes to superhero shows right now. Like, of course, Peacemaker, like other Marvel shows. Oh, I didn't make one for season 2. But yeah. So now for the discs for season 2, we have every character. So yeah, I guess not much to say, but I love the first time that we see Green Arrow vs. Deathstroke live action. If I'm not mistaken, hey, I haven't seen Smallville, don't judge. But yeah, Arrow. Next up we have is The Flash. So I only got the first season of The Flash. I've only seen the first season of The Flash. Can you believe it? Like, but yeah, this didn't have a, this didn't come with a hard case. But I enjoyed the first season, of course. Like, it gave us great episodes. It gave us, like, the first time, like it's part of the Arrowverse, of course. Which, yeah, of course, he was in. He first appeared in the season 2, like as a backdoor pilot, so to speak. But yeah, like, it showed a different kind of superhero in the Arrowverse. One that introduced the metahumans, the more fantastical side, the more sci-fi, compared to the drama and action that we had in Arrow. So, Grant Gustin as the Flash. I mean, I wouldn't say he's my definitive Flash because I really want to see a more accurate, like, a looking Barry Allen. Sorry, I'm very, very nitpicky. But give him credit for portraying him all these years, and it has resonated so much for the fans, right? Like, okay, let's say the suit for TV standards, like, okay, fine, it was nice. It brings so much memories when the first set photos were leaked. Okay, next up we have Young Justice. Now these I got from Amazon. So I have other like Young Justice DVDs here. So this compiles every, like, well, not every, I would say the first half of season 1 of Young Justice. So we have season 1, volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, 12 episodes. 12 episodes on 3 discs. 3-pack fun for Young Justice. We have Aqualad, Artemis, Kid Flash, Robin, Superboy, Miss Martian as the original team. So you have Independence Day. That's the first episode. I really, really love the first episode. Fireworks, Welcome to Happy Harbor, episodes. I really love Young Justice. It's one of my favorite superhero animated shows. Or maybe let's say favorite superhero shows in general. I just love the team dynamics. The way that like each episode, well, it does like maybe focus on like one or two or three characters like from the team, but it still gets to juggle everything up. Like you still get to see them grow through the episodes. So that's why I really love the writing. So this next DVD collection collects the 14 episodes, like the latter half of the first season, Dangerous Secrets. So this is where it gets going, like with these episodes, like Alpha Male Operation, Humanity Failsafe. Let me open it up. Okay, we have an ad for DC Comics. We have 2 at a time. Kid Flash, one of my favorite characters of the show. And Robin. Well, I would say my favorite character, let's say for season 1, is of course Kid Flash. I really love his characterization. Of course, Superboy. You've grown to love Superboy because he's depicted as this, like, I guess, well, they're all outsiders, but he feels very an outsider because he's really new to everything. Whereas to Miss Martian she was accustomed to like Earth stuff. I won't get into spoilery details, but I would say, of course, Superboy is experimented on. He was clone of Superman and Lex Luthor, so he's really new to these things. But it was really funny when he tries to adapt with human life, and of course, everything. Of course, Robin. They all have amazing character moments because you get to see them not just as heroes, but also like see them as teenagers. You know, you get to see them go through stuff that you would also relate to, that you also go through as when you were younger. But that kicks things off with Young Justice Invasion. This is the amazing second season of the show. I mean, season 3 and 4 were still okay. I mean, I love the return of the overall series with, like, after years and years of clamoring by the fans. Season 3 came after a few years since Young Justice was cancelled because of toy sales by Cartoon Network. Come on. And then, well, I guess season 3 is okay. And I go and rewatch it all the time. Well, Phantoms. Well, okay. Young Justice season 3 is Outsiders. Young Justice season 4 is Phantoms. I would say Phantoms is an improvement from 3. But the first 2 seasons are top tier, so it's really hard to beat these first 2 seasons. So Young Justice Invasion takes place 5 years after the first season had ended. So we had more. They're a bit older now. We have Robin, Dick Grayson turned to Nightwing. The new Robin is Tim Drake. We have the introduction of Blue Beetle, Wonder Girl, Bumblebee, Batgirl. We have more members to the team. Yes, like Beast Boy. So yes. So 5 years has gone and the entire season is like, well, still has like individual episodes, but the main arc is that Earth is being invaded by who? I guess I'm not gonna spoil, but for those who haven't seen, I would say it really ties everything all together from the moments, like if you've seen the first few episodes and you were shocked by the revelations, you gotta stick until the end because everything really, ties everything all together. TV. Like season 3, I mean, okay, fine, I would say season 3, my biggest nitpick with it is like the animation style it's been different. Like I think they work with a different animation studio, I think. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, so it's very different. And then, I don't know, like, just can't beat the first two seasons of Young Justice. So, like, I've always wondered, like, what if it wasn't cancelled? What if they went with a plan? Originally, what if they had a season 3, like, a year after or 2 years after season 2 had ended? So, just a what if situation there. Next up we have, I guess this is my last one. It's a box set of the Super Friends animated series. The lost episodes. Oops, sorry. I actually haven't watched every episode in a year. But okay, like, I didn't really grow up with the Super Friends. Like, I grew up with just the animated series, but I've seen a few episodes when I was younger of the Super Friends series. So I was familiar with the old art style. I knew it was old animation. So that's why it didn't resonate with me. Okay, sorry for the glare. You have Robin the Flash, Black Vulcan, not Black Lightning. Okay, why is it? Okay. There you go. This is disc 3. Toy Man is here. Okay, so where's this one? Okay, this one with Superman, Wonder Woman, and the Riddler. Apache Chief. Okay, I guess I need to watch this in my spare time. Okay, there's a fun fact that I'm gonna just tell you. So, there are characters here from Super Friends, like heroes, part of the Justice League, just like Apache Chief. Apache Chief, yes. And then like Black Vulcan here, that inspire the younger, the teen heroes in Young Justice Season 2. Like they embody, like they represent or like pay homage to the Super Friends characters. So like, let's say with Black Vulcan, Static from Static Shock is introduced in Season 2, so he appears there. And then there are other teen characters in the show that like embody like Apache Chief. Like there's another one who I think is a samurai. But yeah, like you can just look it up. Young Justice Super Friends reference. So yeah, I guess I need to come back to this and watch again. So yeah. So I guess that wraps up my my DVD collection of TV shows. Guess this is where I leave you. This has been Sgt Slumbers ASMR. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe.